Well, a warm welcome indeed. Good evening. It's Saturday night and we're frying tonight for Sunday. Many thanks indeed for calling through. Time now just a little after 6 p.m. It's been a very busy day for myself today, all over the place, back in winners right, left and centre. But more than that, giving you a nice winner on here in the shape of a horse called San doing the business there. Big whistle going off on my mobile there, a big whistle. And it's just a bit of information coming through there. That's very interesting indeed. Now, San did the business. I did tell you about that on Friday when I put the message on. The horse was a real big job at round about 16 to 1, backed into 7 to 1 and didn't let us down, did it? Job done. San winning the 450 at the Curragh in some style as well. And it wasn't the only payout out of the 4 bets. Another big Irish one. 2 bets, 2 winners in Ireland with the horse of the Curragh called Star Harbour, which again was 16 to 1 backed in. Ran a cracker in a 28 horse race, finishing 3rd each way. So there we go. Well done. I'm just having the old glass of the old Vino Collapso there. I'm just going to have a quick cig of this with you. Look, that's a Sauvignon Blanc, I believe. Or it's, yeah, it is Sauvignon Blanc. Right, Star Harbour, anyway, your start of a 10 today. Come in the frame each way. And then San was a big winner there for you. And I hope you're pleased with those two. The other 2 horses from the Garrison, who's now got the chop, I can tell you didn't win. 1 come 5th and 1 was tailed off last. And we will safely say the Garrison has made his final appearance on this channel. However, I've not, and 2 bets from the Curragh did do the business. Now, I've got 3 bets for you on Sunday, 2 at Beverly and 1 at Yarmouth. And I like all 3 very much indeed. I think 2 of them are going to be straight win bets, and the other one's a nice each way poke on a horse running in a handicap for the first time. But just before I give you those 3 horses, I do have big messages on Monday lined up, and I'm going to do them tomorrow night at 6 o'clock for Roscommon and DOWNPATRICK. Again, I'm going to go to Ireland again. Midweek I give you a 20 to 1 to 14 each way place on a horse called Tyrconnell. And yesterday I gave you the 2 horses at the Curragh, both huge prices, both placed, 1-1 actually. I say SP was 7 to 1, but it was bigger than that. So now these 2 on Monday will be free of charge on this channel. So if you make a date with me at 6 o'clock, I'll be giving you them at DOWNPATRICK and Roscommon. And they will both be very big prices. I've no idea what, but I would think they're going to be 12, 14, 16 to 1, knowing that I back horses in handicaps, which have got very little form to go on. That's what my forte is, amongst other things. That's my forte of all fortes, picking double-digit big price winners in Ireland. Okay, so with all that in mind, 6 o'clock is the time next time to call, but I've got 3 bets for you running on Sunday. Hope you're going to have a good night tonight, whatever you do. If you're going to have a little glass of wine or a cup of tea and a slice of fairy cake, whatever takes your fancy is fine with me, as long as you're not hurting anyone and upsetting anyone. That's what we want, bit of peace and harmony and quiet and enjoyable life. 3:15 at Beverly, your first bet of the day for Sunday on here. And as I say, tomorrow night at 6, I'm going to come on with a DOWNPATRICK and Roscommon double header. And I'm looking forward to telling you all about that. But don't forget to give me that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Nearly 200 thumbs up yesterday. Fantastic. And that's really appreciative. And almost 1,000 views within 4 days of coming back on here after quite a break, 2 months or so. I'm getting 1,000 people tuning in, which is absolutely music to my eyes, to my ears. And I'm looking forward to doubling that to getting 2,000 plus very shortly. So stay with me. I'll get you the winners. I wouldn't come on here if I wasn't going to get you winners. There'd be no point in that. So you are getting some absolutely ream gear. You're getting some real big price ammunition. They can't all win, but there's going to be a lot of big price winners. Today was just the start of what you saw. 2 huge payouts over in Ireland, including a big gamble winner. But there's going to be a lot more. In the last 2 years, I've had more winners on YouTube than any other tipster, and that's all big winners as well, but big winners. So not even money 5 to 4s. I'm talking about even money. I'm not talking about even money. I'm talking about big price winners. I've had more big price winners and I've had more winners. So I've had the double up. More big price winners and more winners on YouTube in the last 2 years. Since I've been on it, I've had more winners than anybody. I've had a break, I've come back on, and already I'm starting to hit the back of the net. Just takes a bit of time to get things right for you. You can't just demand it and it happens. Just takes a bit of time, and then it all starts to ease into gear again. Just keep calling daily, monitor the line, watch the line, do what you like with the line. You know, I'm here to help you, and if you want to paper trade it and just keep your eyes on them, you know, you're going to see a lot of big price winners, and no mistake whatsoever about that. 3:15 at Beverly. Then number 5, it's called Tattersaw, trained by Michael Dodds and ridden by Connor Beasley. Not sure what price this is at the moment. I think it's about 7 to 1. I'm going to go each way. It runs off a mark of 76. It's the first run in a handicap. 9 runners go to post, 0 to 85. Not going to go on too much about it. It's a. To be honest with you, the cards on Sunday are not very good, but something's got to win somewhere, and I'm not going to abstain, and I think that's got a good chance at a decent price. Number 5, Tattersaw, 3:15 at Beverly. Okay, so let's step back in time, shall we? Let's go back in time. If you had the choice, would you go back in time or forward in time? It's quite a poignant thing, isn't it? Would you travel back in time or would you go forward in time? Would you, what would you do if you had the choice? Even money, heads or tails, red or black. You go back in time or forward in time. We're going back in time to the 240, but have a think about that. It's a funny one, isn't it? But I think this is a funny one. I think this will win. Number 4, it's called Golden Keeper. Very rarely I come on here with a short shot because I can't stick them. The bookies horses short shots, and I don't like backing them, and I don't like tipping them. But I'm going to tip this one. Number 4, Golden Keeper, ridden by Ben Curtis, and I'm going to go with it off a mark of 75. I think the horse has got a lot of positivity running through it, no doubt about its form lines. Last time up was a good performance at Beverly when Curtis rode it. He did really well on it, beating a horse called Liquid Metric quite comfortably. And it's a good-looking colt, Golden Keeper. Cost 100,000 a yearling, so it's got a lot of size about it. It's quite a big, scopy horse. And I think this colt, number 4, Golden Keeper, should take this one with something to spare. 240 at Beverly. It's your second bet of the day. It is a win bet straight in the nose, and that's a win bet on number 4, Golden Keeper, which leaves one horse to give you, which runs at Yarmouth down there on the east coast near the Wash in Norfolk way, isn't it, or Suffolk? It's one of the two, Norfolk or Suffolk. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Is it Norfolk or is it Suffolk? I don't know. It's in East Anglia anyway, and I'm not going to spare the time to check it out now and do the old Googling. I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is give you the name of the horse and the time of the race, which is the 3:55. That's the 5 to 4 race, the 3:55 at Yarmouth. So I'll give you that, and then I'll say I'll give you that now, and then I'll wish you a good night. But don't forget to give me that thumbs up if you won't mind, and hope you had a few quid on those winners today. And listen, don't you worry about that. There'll be a lot more coming. And I say don't forget to call me at 6 o'clock on Sunday for Monday's action from Downpatrick and Roscommon, 2 double-digit horses there in Ireland. You know how many winners in Ireland. I mean, I've got a list as long as Delsey roll. I really have. I've got a flip chart by the right hand side here, and it's it's not got anything on at the moment. No word of a lie. But behind that, there are reams and reams of winners over in Ireland at big prices, 10, 12, 14, 16, and so forth. But number 5, Gold Flash, or Gold Splash, I should say, trained by Tom Clover and ridden by Connor Planis, who's making a bit of a name for himself, I think can take the 3:55 at Yarmouth. Should be a decent price, around 7 to 2, 4 to 1. I'm going to go win only with it. It's running in a handicap for the first time. Gets in off a mark of 68, and I think that's pretty good in this 0 to 70, very ordinary affair. But, there's nothing to write home about tomorrow, the races. A very, very tricky day all in all. It's, after the Lord Mayor's show on a big Saturday. But I like those 3. Tattersaw each way in the 3:15 at Beverly. I like Golden Keeper. I'm going straight on the nose with that. If there's one bet of the day anywhere in the country, one bet on the nose, that would be it. But, it's not my cup of tea really, 6 to 4, 13 to 8, but I think it'll win. And that last one, 3:55, Gold Splash for the banging form Tom Clover and the young man on top, Connor Planis, who rode it last time out, went 4th of 9 at Redcar. Now it gets the chance to do better, because it's handicapped off a mark of 68, and I think it will. And there we go. There's my 3 bets. 1, 2, 3, ABC, and we're all done and dusted for Saturday evening. Take your time, whatever you're doing tonight. If you're going to have a quiz, if you're going to have a game of bingo, or you're just going to watch a movie, enjoy it. And I'm going to say cheers and thanks very much for calling through and tuning in. And I'll be back with you. God willing, we'll all be back tomorrow at the same time, 6 o'clock. That's the biggest winner of them all. Bye for now.